YouTube fam, we're back. Make sure you guys like and subscribe to the number 17 podcast in the world. Technically, analytically, we're back. We had a long weekend in Vegas. Tim didn't go. And he's still not here, dude. Because we went so hard in Vegas that Tim got sick. That's impressive. If you can go so hard that Tim can't even get here, that's something. Oh, there he is. I was just telling the boys how we went so hard that you couldn't come in, but then you just came.
Yeah, right, bud.
Yeah, right.
Can't hear myself quite yet, Jay.
We got
Oh, that's fine.
We got a lot of shit to talk about. Where do you even want to start, dude?
We start with the good stuff or the devil stuff.
Well, the good stuff is the devil stuff.
Depends who you're talking to.
Ask me some shit.
Okay, fight recap. Did you guys watch the fights very well?
Yeah, we did a watch party at Red Tail, remember when?
Mm-hmm.
And in Resorts World, and that was fucking pretty sick, dude. Like, it was that karaoke room. We had another squad pull up in there, and so it wasn't we didn't really actually get to go do much karaoke, but the karaoke room was sweet. Watching the fights on the giant big screen was good. You want to just run through those real quick?
Yeah, well, let's. We could just run through the main card and then that Young Buck too. I missed the Young Bucks fight. Because I was cornering my guys. You guys.
Oh, we had to watch on our phone because literally the fucking TVs went out for a little bit. But yeah, let's just run through that. Then we could start. Well, let's
let them rip at the fucking big ones. That's it. Darren Till versus.
Wait. Actually, let me say this: Billy Quarantillo versus Alex Hernandez. Alexander Hernandez went down to 45 for the first time. Mm-hmm. Still looks shredded. Well, obviously looks shredded. Billy Q's family and him were right next to us after his fight when we were watching the watch party. Billy Q looked good, dude. Mm-hmm. That fucker's slick. And that was an impressive win over Alexander Hernandez. Because, dude, that dude is powerful.
Billy Q's been good for a while.
Yeah.
He was on the Ultimate Fighter.
Oh, yeah, that's what he's saying. He was asking where you were. There was a cool dude. He was with Matt Frivola.
Mm-hmm.
Another cool buck. But, yeah, good fight for him. Edmund Shabazian looked good. Dorizo Rosenstruck, quick fight. And then the 18-year-old Raul Hosas Jr. versus Jay Perrin. But I didn't see how he took his back.
Took him down.
Took him down really fast.
Just easy fucking money, yeah. I mean, figured it would be. They're setting him up for a nice match.
Yeah.
Still, 18 years old, being on a stage like that with that kind of pressure and be able to go out there and put it on, that's fucking impressive.
Yeah. He looked good doing it. And then we go to, dude, this was fight. I can't believe Paddy was asking for fight of the night. Let's skip that for a sec. Bryce Mitchell versus Viiahemp Topuria. Holy shit, dude. Did you watch it yet?
Yeah. I watched it twice.
His low stance and his boxing
that kid's style
so clean.
Got to be one of my favorite styles. Just fucking clean. His like motion in the open and everything. His counter punching.
He's 25.
Everything, dude.
Right?
He's gonna be a fucking animal. The way he was just so composed. I mean, in the top 5, I think he's gonna take some of those guys out too.
And he looks small.
Small dude.
I feel like he could make 35. Maybe not. I didn't see him in person, but like because Bryce doesn't look huge, but that was so sweet because Bryce is fucking good. We know how good Bryce is.
Yeah.
Especially on the ground. Ilya fucked him up.
Yeah, I mean, dude, his reactions to all Bryce's shots, every reaction he had to every takedown was just almost perfect. Yeah. Almost perfect. Counterpunching and just lighting his fucking tits up, dude.
And then when he got on the ground, I think DC was like, what does he do? And then he just fucking smokes him on the ground.
Some of the sweetest combos I've seen in a minute from that kid.
If that guy isn't one of your top 5 favorite fighters, he has to be.
Yeah.
I'm not even giving you a choice. So
yeah, he made Bryce look bad.
Which is so crazy because Bryce is fucking so good.
Such a beast, yeah.
But anyway, then we go to Darren Till versus Dricus Duplessis. It's like Darren Till, he wasn't doing anything right when it comes to wrestling. It didn't look like, right? Like every shot stuff was late.
Yeah, exactly.
It wasn't sprawling. It's like I thought he'd been training with Hosma.
Yeah, his reactions were all super late and sometimes non-existent. But dude, it's just fucking MMA. You can train as hard as you want, and then you come out and have a first round like that.
Yeah.
Like your heart rate goes 0 to 200, and it's like impossible to mimic that in training, that kind of shit. But the fact that he even fought through that position, because you know it was going through his mind. Like I could just get hit twice more and just show a little bit to the ref that I want out, and then it's over.
Yeah.
But the fact that he stayed tough and stayed in that and made that such a badass fight, like,
dude, when he starts marching forward, throwing that left elbow, he's fucking dangerous. He's just had run of. I mean, he's fighting the top guys. Drick is 18-2.
That Drickus guy looked so goddamn powerful.
He did. He looked
strong.
Looks like me.
But like I said, 99.9% of people on Earth after that first 2 minutes of that first round would 100% just give
it was
up.
60-0 strikes at one point.
Yeah.
So it was close.
The fact that he fought out of that and even made it a fight was fucking impressive.
And then Santiago Ponzinibbio versus Alex Morano. Alex Morano taking that short notice. Damn near finishes Santiago in the third, and then fucking Santiago just cracks him with a sugar right hand.
I think the commentators were talking about it too. He had a long win streak going. Moreno.
Oh.
And then he's whooping him the whole fucking time. He's dropping him and hurting him the whole time, and then out of nowhere gets smacked with the fucking right hand and put out. Damn.
Yeah, that dude's so skilled and just flies under the radar. Because I remember every time I watch him fight, I'm like, what the fuck? That guy's good.
Mm-hmm. Not super huge, but has like that weird bouncy style. But yeah, he's fucking good.
All right, now we get to the fight that everyone's fucking talking about. Paddy Pimblett versus Jared Gordon. When we all watched it, there was a bunch of people in the room. I don't think there was one person that scored the fight. And it's coming from me, who everyone just said that about a couple months ago. Yeah, a couple months ago.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, that if that's how people felt watching my fight, I'm like, oh.
I don't think that is. I mean, that was a razor. Everyone walked away when that fight was over, being like, "Damn, Paddy finally lost." Damn,
everyone in our building was like, "Damn, Paddy lost." 100%. There was no, and then it was a unanimous decision. I'm like, oh, I thought Paddy won at least one round, and then they announced that.
I would fucking love to just talk to those judges for 5 minutes and say. And just watch, maybe even watch the rounds with him and say, how do you see this as this guy winning? And he's hurting his knuckles with his chin.
Yeah, I really wish I would have rewatched it, because I also told everyone after my fight, I'm like, just rewatch it. Because I rewatched it, I'm like, I won that. So maybe I have to just rewatch it, and maybe I can see it different. But in the moment watching that fight, I don't know. And then Paddy was yelling, Dana, 50 G's. And then Dana's like, yep, fight of the night.
I was literally sitting there on my couch, zoned into that, just by myself, watching the fight. I'm like, holy fuck, he's getting lit up. Every time he steps in to initiate, his chin goes to the ceiling.
Yeah.
Every time he's in the pocket, his chin goes to the ceiling. If someone starts backing him up, his chin goes to the ceiling. And Jared Gordon, who's not really a striker.
Was a 45er. I mean, he's not big.
Not really known for knocking people out. Damn near knocked him out. When a real counterpuncher and a real hard hitter fights Paddy. But I also think Sean Shelby, all those guys know that.
Well, yeah.
They know that. They're going to give him a match where it's like, okay, this kid couldn't knock out anyone.
That Matt Frivola wants that fight bad.
Really?
Oh, yeah. He wants it bad. But I don't know. I'm
UFC
curious.
Smart.
Yeah. I bet Paddy takes away from that fight and goes, okay, I need to fucking dial in. This is the time where I need to dial in, not get fat as fuck, and get skilled, get more skilled, because he has skills. Yeah. He knows how to perform. He's not bad.
No,
he has a lot of potential. Just needs to where is he going to direct his energy? Is he going to get better? Is he going to get fatter? We'll see.
I was thinking, I'm like, if he loses this that's perfect, because he's not really going to move up the ranks. He's going to fight someone else coming off a loss. He's going to realize, okay, I need to dial it in. I'm not that top tier that I think I am. But he wins it. That makes it like almost worse.
I couldn't believe how confident he was after.
Yeah,
he was like, I won that fight. 50 G's. I'm like.
And you hear his coach from the beginning of the fight.
50 G's?
No.
Okay.
You hear his coach from the beginning of the fight. Paddy, chin down. I mean, hands by your chin and chin down. Hands by your chin.
He did it a couple times,
They're
but not
yelling
when he was punching.
So he's been training with those coaches for years, his whole career. So they've obviously been trying to work on that their whole fucking career. But you've seen it with people in practice. Sometimes you can't fix that.
Yeah. Well, he said I think a post-fight interview, he said, it's going to bite me in the ass.
He said that?
Yeah.
What's going to bite him?
His hands are down. He gets hit. He said, I get hit every fight, and it wakes me up, and it's going to bite me in the ass one of these times. He knows it.
Mm-hmm. And then you look at the top 10, top 15 people. Like, there's Hanato Mokiano. There's Fazeev. There's Justin Gaethje. There's Michael Chandler. There's that whole top of the division. It's like, are terrible, terrible matches for him at this point.
Yeah. Yeah. It's, I mean, he's still 28, whatever, but co-main event.
But literally on that fight, I was like, God, if he would have just lost, maybe be like, okay, I got to sit down and really look about where to move things around, maybe switch up my training. I got to look at something different. But now he won. It's like, we're still doing it right. Let's go.
Yeah. Yeah. Unless he has the mindset we've always had. All right, we got to improve. Have to improve.
Pretending you lost.
Got to, yeah. Jan Blachowicz, Magomed, and Kalaev. I didn't really watch that one too close. I was kind of getting ready to go. We were getting kind of antsy to go to the club. I went upstairs, got ready around the second round, so I didn't really watch that one. Was it good?
I wasn't really focusing in on that fight.
It's a sweet fight. Either. Super skilled guys. I just wasn't. My attention wasn't on it too much. So those are the recaps. And then next weekend, Jared Cannonier versus Sean Strickland.
Yeah, and I talked to Rob, the striking coach for Jared, and he said Jared's just taking fucking leaps. I'm curious to what the odds are going to be in that fight. It's got to be Strickland's got to be a big underdog in that fight because Jared had a fat win streak. I mean, had a close decision with Israel. Strickland's coming off a KO.
Yeah.
But I just don't see a way Strickland really beats Jared.
Yeah, I think I agree. That card's pretty sweet. Armin Tsarkian versus Demir Ismagul. Those guys are both in the top 10, right?
Yeah, that's another guy. Armin, who's in the top 10. It's like, Jesus,
super fucking skilled guys. Alex Caceres. Oh, good.
Real quick, fellas, do you sometimes lack confidence in the bedroom? We've all had those nights where we get too nervous or maybe had too much to drink. Boys, this weekend. There's nothing worse than not being able to put the stick shift in drive when you need it most. But have no fear. REXMD is here, spreading cheer, even when you have few too many beers. RexMD is a FDA approved and the most trusted leader in men's telehealth. They have sponsored the episode to help you always be prepared. RexMD has made it simple, easy, and cost-effective to help all men out there last longer and feel more confident in the bedroom. RexMD makes getting generic and branded Viagra Cialis easy. Everything's online, even the prescription. They deliver it discreetly to your door. No waiting rooms, no embarrassing trips to the doctor, no insurance, and no copays. Take advantage of their best deal they've ever offered and save up to 90% off and only pay $2 per dosage with our exclusive link. Go to rexmd.com/sugar for this limited time deal. RexMD has made the whole process so simple there's no need to jump through a bunch of hoops to set up an embarrassing doctor's appointment to get your medication. With just a few clicks of a button, you can talk to a medical professional, create a personalized plan, and get the products discreetly shipped straight to your door within 2 days. RexMD doesn't have ED medication. RexMD's other medication helps sexual health, hair growth, pain relief, and sleep aid. Call to action. Act now to take advantage of their best deal by heading to rexmd.com/sugar. Our exclusive deal will save up to 90% off. You only pay $2 per dosage. Starter packs of generic Viagra or Cialis are now available for our listeners to get started. That's rexmd.com/sugar for up to 90% off. Give the gift of pleasure this holiday season with RexMD. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
I feel like you've improved reading. I ain't even going to lie, bro.
Dude, I'm feeling sharp. I had a phenomenal weekend.
Well, not as nice as that. Let's finish this real quick. Alex Caceres, Julian Rosa, that's a sick fight.
I'm so curious with that fight.
Me too.
I'm so curious with that fight. It's like they have similar styles. Alex is a vet, but Julian really is a vet too.
Oh, he's 28-10.
He's been at it for a minute, dude.
That's a lot of fights. I'm curious with that one. And then Drew Dover versus Bobby Green. So that card next weekend's pretty fucking sweet.
I thought Bobby Green was in trouble with USADA.
I think it was like a tainted supplement kind of deal.
I believe so, and he came out and said that.
And, I mean, you can come out and say it, but did they prove it?
Well, it could have been the same shit that happened to me. That's why I was always telling people, I'm like, cause I was getting a lot of shit when that happened to me. I'm like, you guys must be careful, because that could fucking happen to anyone.
And he was the one talking shit,
I feel like he might have been. I feel, because he always is talking shit. He might have been talking shit, and then it happened to him. But if it is a tainted supplement, it obviously shouldn't be suspended. I'm glad he's not in trouble for doing something he didn't do, you know what I mean? But that's a sweet fight. Anyway, you want to get to our weekend or what, bud?
Yeah.
All right, Friday night, the boys go to Vegas. Me, Jay, Schmidt, Art take the PJ. The other boys had to drive. Get in Vegas Friday. I told the boys, let's take it easy tonight. Mm-hmm. Then they're like, you want to go to the club? And Imran's sitting there. He's like, I can set it up if you guys want. And I'm like, no, we're good. Then there's that little fucking devil on my shoulder saying, you're in Vegas with the boys, bud.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
I'm like, all right, everyone set it up. So we get a table at Zook. I was telling everybody, let's just make sure, let's save it for tomorrow. Black Friday night. Black.
How many shots? Much. What kind?
Supposedly I had 10 plus. I was walking around tables and they were like, "Should I take a shot, sugar?" I'm like, okay. I don't remember. Vodka, tequila, whatever the fuck they handed me. Might have been roofied. I don't know, because I was fucked. So Friday night, I don't remember much. I remember Schmitty kind of carrying me out of the club a little bit.
Brendan puking on a girl.
Brendan, oh yeah, thank you. Yeah, please remind me if you remember
Yeah,
anything.
of course.
Brendan puked on a girl. That was pretty funny because he was just fucking vibing. It was pretty early at the club too. Like he was vibing, and then the before and after vid of Jay that Jay sent, and you go, and everyone's like, he puked on this girl's arm, and he's just sitting there.
What did the girl act
She just went to the bathroom. It didn't look like she puked on him a lot, just like on her arm. It was fucking gross.
Like, puke away.
I don't know. I didn't see it or anything, but that happened. I'm trying to think much of what else happened Friday night. Sono scored a pretty sexy girl. Sono was the only one to score.
So he was dealing with a heavyweight, which is
Saturday.
cool.
Well, okay. Let's get to that. I look over, and he's just macking on a 3, dude.
I mean,
3.
Still.
Still
What did he say?
But wait,
You have to deal with a 3.
Yeah,
to
fuck
fuck
a
a 3 to
appreciate
appreciate a 10. But the thing is, he smashed a hot chick Friday night.
Uh-huh.
And then Saturday.
He regressed too because we went back Friday night at like 3:30 to the club, and that's when he originally met the 3. Was at 3:30.
No.
No, yes.
Because I was at the club watching him. I told him, I said, you need to quit making out with her. And he's like, oh, thank you so much, bro. That was the same girl. It was a big.
On Friday.
That's
Yeah.
finally
'Cause we
someone
went
who's
back
not
and
scared
that's-
of a little thickness.
Well, she was trying to. I gave him my Happy Dad chain to wear, and his drunk ass was like trying to take it off and let her wear it. And all the boys were like, "Yo, she's trying to jack it, like take it off, like trying to jack his chain."
Yeah.
And his dumb ass was trying to let her wear it.
All right, I'm Sono.
I'm told. But anyway, he's like, "Dude, thanks for not letting me. Like, thank you." Fast forward to Saturday night. Saturday night, we went to Red Tail, we did the watch party. Then we go to Zook. All the boys freshened up, looking good. Luda performed. I definitely said some shit that I don't remember much. Garrett got pretty much all the
You
interactions,
got to meet
though.
Luda?
Yeah, I don't remember. I was so drunk. I don't hate, but meeting people when I'm so drunk, I'm like, I wonder what people think of me. Because I met the Houston Astros, who just won the World Series.
Yep.
And I remember talking to those guys. I bet they left thinking I'm on drugs. Which I'm so glad we didn't find any drugs that night because would have done them.
Mm-hmm.
And I already felt fucked up enough. Oh, yeah, actually, wait. So Friday night, I ate pretty much black. Saturday morning, I have to go do and shoot stuff for Howlerhead. So I'm like having to memorize stuff and talk to a
What
camera.
time?
10 a.m. Fuck. Dude, my alarm went off. I'm like, I woke up kind of like still spinning. Because Friday night I went, oh, God, I can still spin if I think about it. Alcohol's fucked.
Woke up, threw some eyeliner on, went to the Howlerhead.
Woke up, threw my eyeliner on, fucking combed my hair. Anyway, all right, Saturday night, let's get to it. After the fights, yeah, we go upstairs. Everyone freshens up, throws on our fits.
Throws on chains.
Throws on the chains. We walk down to the back, to the private entrance in the back. All the boys are feeling themselves.
I bet the boys are in heaven.
Oh, God, it was lit. And Air Cool, do you know Air Cool? AC?
Yeah.
From Xbox. He was there. That Tana, I don't know how to say her last name. Tana Mojo was there. They popped by. And we were just having a hell of a time. Amanda Rebus was in the club.
Oh, was she cute?
The cutest, dude.
Really?
Her accent and her dress. I fell in love.
Holy smokes.
Yeah, no, but it was a good time. Sono, that was the night. Sono. So we went upstairs to my room. A bunch of people are up in my room just from the club. It pretty much closed down, so we all moved upstairs. Sono didn't bring that girl back. But somehow she was in my room with everyone else. And someone was like, it's a sign.
Hell yeah. Big Mama needs it.
Yeah,
Needs
so.
it pumping. So, well, that's good.
Yeah, the
Good
boys had
couple
a
of the
good
boys
time.
scored.
Brendan didn't score. Schmidt didn't score. Schmidt pisses me off. Every night he was like, I'm going hard. Every time I look at that motherfucker, he was more like sober. I'm like, do you know what drinking is, bud?
Probably
I'm
take a
fucking-
keg to get him buzzed.
People are handing me. Remember that dude? Was his name Mike? That big Indian guy?
Yeah.
He was. Oh, this dude and his wife looked like they just had their own table down right below ours, and he was this big guy, and he was just all night just wiggling like
Just
this.
vibing it.
Just
And
a
I
jiggly
hugged him
dude.
probably 30 times. I loved him.
That's fire.
There was like a bachelorette party right next to us. Some big mama's older ladies.
Damn,
We were
I've been there.
vibing with. Yeah, we were vibing with them. That was fucking fun. All around, overall though, it was a fucking 10
Did
out of 10
the
trip.
security guards bring some girls to your guys' table and stuff?
We were slacking. Well, the girls were slacking at the tables. I don't remember much. I was doing my own thing.
Just kind of flying around the club a little bit.
me.
Yeah.
I did a couple laps, but then once I Once I had once I was in the zone, when I was in the zone.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm, I feel that. How was the PJ?
Oh God, dude, I never want to fly regular again. It's just
That one looked
different.
sick. That one looked like it had a table. You
Dude,
guys,
so it's called Set Jet, and literally it's like it's a private jet, but there's other people on it. So it's just a bunch of rich people that wanted to fly private. They don't want to fly private.
Mm-hmm.
And it was so much fucking nicer, huh, Jay? Fucking flying there was lit. Schmidt the only time I saw Schmidt drunk was on the PJ there.
Well,
chugging champagne.
he said Schmidt said he was macking the first night.
He kissed a girl.
He gets to
It's
go.
pretty good.
He kissed.
She left.
a girl,
A peck?
No, shucks.
She gave him a mint before she kissed him.
That sucks. So, well, that's good. Hell of a time. You guys came back alive, huh?
Barely, but we are here Monday morning. The thing that sucks about drinking, dude, it always reminds you of depression. I don't deal with depression really ever.
Yeah.
So when I have those 2 long nights, no sleep, alcohol poisoning my brain, and I get back, I feel what depression feels like. And it's not like bad. I don't want people to be like, "Oh my God, you're gonna be okay." I know. I'm just saying. I kind of can get an idea of what people feel like that are clinically depressed, that are just born with it, maybe. Because there's a difference between being like born depressed and then being depressed because you fucking didn't sleep and you drank too much alcohol. But when you're in that mindset, it's so much different than when you're not in it and you hear about it.
Yeah.
You can actually kind of resonate with like, damn, people deal with this. It's fucking, it sucks.
God, dude, I for some reason was not jealous. I was jealous with the boys because I knew there'd be a lot of laughs, but I'm like, alcohol right now sounds absolutely terrible for some reason.
Yeah, I mean, we all missed you. We were all hoping you were there. You would have had a good time. We
Oh,
all had a good
100%,
fucking time.
100%. But I went to Anaheim, the Worlds with Taya.
That's sweet.
And she told me like a year ago, she's like, my goal is to be a world champion. So I'm like, okay, this is what you're going to have to do if you actually want to be a world champ. Got with Dan Garner, came to class, came to practice twice a day. One of
Always
the hardest
there.
workers in the gym,
Always
recovering between practice, reads, strengthening her mind. And she went there, long tournament, a big bracket of girls, of the best girls at Blue Belt. And she goes against this girl in the finals who smoked her last time. 6-0, took her down over and over and over. And the girl was like cocky and confident there, and a big, thick girl. And Taya just was like staying in the moment, controlling her breathing, had her staying in a good stance, and she fucking worked that girl. She was up on the girl, I think 11-0, and then she tapped her out and then won Worlds. Like, so that was fucking so sweet to see her do that, because she just does all the steps right. And for her to accomplish that, I mean, dude, it's so hard to win an IBJJF World Championship. People do not realize how hard that is. Like, you have to be, especially in IBJJF, you can't just be, oh, I got good takedowns, or I got a couple good submissions. You have to be a good guard passer. You have to have a really good guard. You got to know how to wrestle. You got to stay in the moment enough to know the points and advantages. So to have a first like IBJJF World Champion, I'm pretty pumped about that.
Yeah, that's fucking sweet. Good
And
for
then,
Taya.
Saturday, 2 of the amateur guys Danny and Joe, they fucking work hard. They do everything right also. And they had their amateur debuts, and Danny submitted Joe had a fucking war. Beat the fuck out of this kid from Jackson Winklejohns.
Oh, really?
And the kid kept coming forward. You could see it on the kid's face how hurt he was, but he still kept coming forward. In the third round, Joe submitted him with a triangle.
Damn.
And
a little
then
triangle off his back. Fire.
And then Danny fought this kid who's like a martial arts kid who was coming out with these spazzy fucking kicks, like hard spazzy kicks. And Danny just stayed patient, backed up, smoked the kid with the right hand, and just piled him up and slept him.
Fuck, that's sick.
So I was so happy being there for those guys, just because all of those guys are just so passionate about, jiu-jitsu and MMA, and being there and helping them win, and just seeing the excitement on their face and how good it made them feel. That was so fucking worth it.
Yeah,
And
that's
then,
fucking sweet.
And then we went and got some like ramen noodles Saturday, and then went home, watched the fights. Saturday, woke up, came to the gym, did some shit at the gym, and I'm ready to fucking train today. I'm ready to fucking train. But
What I was saying about depression, though, is, dude, I feel people that drink that aren't like aware of like why they feel depressed. Alcohol is fucking poison, dude. And then when you're drinking like that, I think drinking and then drinking as much as I did are two different things though
Yeah.
too. But still, people that are depressed that just literally drink every weekend and then take some Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then they start to kind of feel better, and then it's like, oh, it's Friday night, let's go out again. It's just fucking, they're doing it to themselves. Most people are literally drinking, not realizing, oh, maybe I'm not feeling mentally good because of the stuff I'm doing. When you drink, you're not going to sleep good. You probably eating pizza after. There's just so many things that add up to your mental health.
A lot of people too I've seen though, they're just like, they're kind of like but then they start, you get one drink, two drinks, and it looks like they're almost coming alive, like they're coming out of their shell, and they're covering up something to where they can be happy and like let loose a little bit.
Well, it's so much fun, dude, and I can't go to the club and not be fucked because it's awkward. Like when I'm at the club, I have to wear glasses because then I don't have to make eye contact with anyone. I'm in my own fucking world. I have my glass off. I'm like, but I put my glass on, I'm fucking
3
dancing.
drinks, yeah.
But I just can't not be fucked up at the club. It's not fun for me to just be sober there or kind of fucked up.
I don't think it'd be fun for anyone to just be sober at the club.
How are more people, like, boys got pretty drunk, but Schmidt, Purple drank, drove down from Salt Lake, and that motherfucker was just spinning in there in his chair, just like, I'm spinning, Bubba. Just like sitting on the thing. Like every once in a while, I'd see him get up and just hit this. Well, then he'd sit back down, take a break.
So he had a hell of a time.
Oh yeah, but not driving back, dude. That fucker drove about 5.5, 6 hours back, and he messaged me just this morning. He's like, Bubba, I'm hurting. I got a cup of coffee, and I hope I can feel normal.
After the first night, did you guys do a good job of getting hydrated or no?
No.
I did a decent job.
Fuck.
But I had to go do that. I had to go do that howler head shot video content after drinking a fuck ton of howler head that night before. And then I had to smell it in the morning. It was tough.
During the shoot, were you wearing sunglasses or no glasses? Just your eyeliner?
Yeah, just my fucking mascara. No, I don't know. I mean, I think they posted a video. You probably can see if you know. Like I'm hurting, but overall, I would say 10 out of 10. The trip was a success. Everyone had a good fucking time.
No one fucking got hurt. No one went to jail. I'm sure it was a goddamn good time.
And it's so nice that the resort, Zook, and then you go upstairs to Resorts World. Because if we had to get an Uber, dude, it would have been bad.
Yeah. Well,
I didn't look too bad in the. I played it off.
Yeah, you don't look.
Yeah, no, the Zook. What?
No.
Yeah, upstairs. Go get faded. Go upstairs. Somehow get up in my room. I guess thinking back, I don't really know how we got up there, but we got up there. But you gotta be careful with those fucking girls, like just stealing your chains and shit.
You do.
'Cause I remember I lost a ring one time. A girl stole a ring off me.
Snag a watch.
Wake
wake up in your fucking 30 grand watch.
Oh god.
Did you see they released? They're possibly gonna do Connor versus Michael Chandler.
I did see that. It's so hard to say. What?
Dana actually went on the press conference at the post fight, and he said that was not true.
No.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Fuck,
he said that if Connor had to fight anybody right now, he would lean towards Chandler, but Connor's not even ready. So he said that the fight doesn't even make sense. He's not back for 6 months at least.
So he said he would lean towards Chandler. So I bet you in July that's what's going to happen. And they came out with the odds, and Connor was a negative 155. Chandler was an underdog. Yeah. I mean, that makes sense, dude. Chandler's style versus someone who's as good as a boxer as Connor.
I'm curious because Connor said wait till my next Netflix comes out. He's like, I've been trained, I've been dialed, I've been disciplined. So we'll see, because we all have this perception of him from Twitter, from Instagram. He could be grinding. A lot of people don't think we train. Like we're here consistently grinding, but it doesn't look like it unless you listen to the pod and you know. So who knows? He said a Netflix thing's coming out. It's gonna be epic. His recovery coming back from that nasty injury. Dustin versus Connor 17. Do we see it?
God, I hope not. I want to see him versus Chandler.
Chandler would be sick, dude. What about Glover versus Jamal Hill?
I bet Dana's like, fuck. Fuck. Like, you wonder how that pay-per-view did. And
I don't think it did good.
It's because of Paddy, but maybe it did decent because of Paddy.
That's what I was telling Daniel. I'm like, we're going to see right now if Paddy's a draw because he's selling this pay-per-view. If that pay-per-view does really good, that shows you how big of a draw Paddy is. I think he will eventually, if he wins, continues to win, will be a huge pay-per-view star. But right now, we'll see how that pay-per-view did, and that will determine kind of how big of a star he is right now. It didn't look like the same in the United States when he walked out compared to the O2 or wherever in England, because like they kind of panned out when he was walking out. It still looked hype, but it didn't look like it did when they were in England.
No, for sure. I don't fucking get though how those judges were just like,
where the fuck
Paddy won. I don't understand it. At
like
all.
I said, maybe we have to rewatch it before we can.
Did Danny say anything about the presser about it at the presser?
Dana said Jared Gordon.
He took the third round off. Is basically what he
he's
said.
like Jared Gordon put him up against the fence and didn't even fight. I don't know. I fucking love Dana, obviously, but that made no sense to me. He said Jared Gordon took the round off and just put him up against the fence. I'm like, he was up 2 rounds.
Yeah.
And Paddy's like, I knew I was up 2 rounds, so I was okay because my foot was hurting.
Yeah, that's just Dunning-Krug.
The craziest thing is that 2 of the judges actually gave Jared the third round, but Paddy had the first 2 rounds apparently.
Like, who the fuck are these judges, dude? Who are they, and how do they fucking pick them? That is brutal. That's
terrible.
Poor fucking Jared.
And did you see what happened in Bellator this weekend? So this weekend ever in Bellator, their main event was Halion Stotts versus Danny Sabatello, and it was the first time where there was a split decision where the losing fighter had a 50-45.
What?
So
it was
Douglas,
a 5-rounder?
Yeah, 5-rounder. Douglas Crosby gives it 50-45 Sabatello.
And he lost.
Clearly lost the fight 4-1.
What?
And the other 2 judges give it 4-1 for Stotts. And that was in Arizona, so you guys better figure out that connection.
What do you mean? Where was that at?
The Mohican Sun. Is that here?
I didn't know that was in Arizona.
Yeah.
Dude, I wonder if those.
I don't think that was Arizona.
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Maybe it was.
I wonder if those judges just vaping in between rounds.
Dude, they gotta have 5. You gotta have 5 judges and not 3, dude.
It's like
three's
it can't
absurd.
be that hard to fucking get 2 more dumb judges.
Yeah, for real.
I'm gonna look up that Bellator, see where it was.
Yeah, the IBJJF championships, those happened this weekend. It was crazy because all the young kids, they just dominate the lighter weight classes.
Yeah.
I mean, there's like 20, 21-year-olds, 22-year-olds that just dominate those lighter weight classes. But then you have the heavier weight classes that, like, Cyborg's 41 years old in the adult division and wins his weight classes and been winning his weight class for years. I wonder kind of why that is. Maybe because, like, younger people are just faster and the small people are more of a fast type game. I'm curious, but
where's CT? Connecticut?
Oh.
That's where it was at.
Oh.
Yeah, Connecticut. I'm like, I don't think that would
Mohegan
be
Sun Arena. Maybe you just thought Phoenix Suns,
Yeah.
like that. Jiu-jitsu. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna train today. Don't want to risk any injuries. But fuck, you trained Friday.
I'm gonna train today.
We had comp training Friday. You trained pretty fucking hard. I mean, considering you haven't been training at all. How'd you feel?
I felt phenomenal, dude. That's the shit that just makes me fucking happy, dude. So, how many weeks are we from the new year? 2 weeks?
Yeah.
2 weeks, and it's 2023, ladies and gentlemen. Wowzers.
Yeah, been a good year, boys. Been a good 2020s have been a good year, dude. I said it. 2020, 2030 sugar decade, sugar fucking era. Haven't lost since.
I mean, it's good too. You guys didn't get into any issues at Zoom.
Yeah, well,
because I was always worried. I'm like, God, these hanging out with a bunch of
all
these
the
little
fighters
runts.
were at Resorts World.
I know.
And only person I was a little worried about trying to cause beef was Bryce Mitchell. But then after he got his head flattened like the earth, I was like, okay, he probably won't be at the club. Topuria was at the club.
I think you and Bryce would hash it out. I don't think he'd be.
The only reason I say that is because he said when I see him, I'm gonna do something about it or something like that. That's the only reason I would think anything of that. But I felt safe with Brendan and Perp. And I know War would scrap. Sona would throw a couple. He said he has a barn.
You never really know until it goes.
But what did he say? Perp said he has a barn burner.
He's got a barn burner.
He's got one barn burner in.
He's got the 1-2 Tyson. He said.
I know JX pull guard. Art got a little
get him 50-50. Get hammer fisted.
I was confident. I had a white belt. Brendan was a white belt. Garrett's a white belt.
Schmitty's a negative belt.
Nothing. Perp had a barn burner. I got a couple perps with me, Jay and Art. So I was feeling safe.
So you had some hammers with you.
We had security. I had security the entire time I was
good.
there. UFC had someone with me the whole day, the whole time I was there. So it was good.
Speaking of that, ladies and gentlemen, we've got our Euphoria Viiahemp. Viiahemp.com/TMS for 10% off. These gummies are the fucking best. They really are. And if it's true what Sam Harris says, that sometimes cannabis can open up different neural pathways in your brain, and if you try different strains and it opens up different neural pathways, you never know. Because last night I took half of one of these gummies, and I felt so fucking just like creative and just so many ideas.
Do you have any epiphanies?
And you're writing them down and you get so many different ideas. So give them a try. Viiahemp.com/TMS. Our new Elevate training gummies are coming out in I think 2 weeks. Viiahemp.com/TMS, 10% off, and they'll ship right to your house. Give them a try.
Hey. Any epiphanies?
Dude, sleeping good. I finally just kind of been, my shoulder's been feeling good, so I've been stretching a lot more before bed, and I'm sleeping phenomenally. And you wake up and it's just like, dude, this is the fucking true happiness.
Yeah, I mean, last night I slept 11 hours. Let me look. I slept 11 hours and 5 minutes. The night before, I slept 2 hours, 50 minutes. The night before that, I slept 4 hours. So,
what time did you guys finally hit the hay?
You want to know exactly?
Cool.
Yeah.
6:17 yesterday, or the night before, or Saturday night, or Sunday morning.
6:17?
6:17, I went to bed. And the night before that was around 6 a.m.
Who stayed up the latest with you?
I stayed up the latest.
Well, he stayed up the latest because he was in Sono's room, and Sono was fucking chick, so he was walking around. I don't know about who was up there with me the latest because I don't remember much. Garrett, War, Schmidt, Brendan. JX and Art, they dipped out as pretty early, I feel like, every time. Did they or no?
Scooted. So Art
didn't score. Art's brother didn't score either, TJ.
Oh, those little pussies.
I know.
That's funny.
Yeah, but we made sure the boys like, all right, if you guys get laid, good. If not, let's just have a good time.
Mm-hmm. That's the way to do it.
I asked Perp, I said, well, is your goal to get some pussy? Nah, I'm trying to vibe, Bubba.
That's the way right
Bubba
there.
just wanted to smoke the winks and vibe.
Dude. Yeah, I was like, fuck, I wish I was there with the boys. But then as soon as I busted a nut, I'm like,
Yeah,
I feel good.
Yeah, that helps.
I'm
If you
good
just
right
bust.
here, baby.
If you just bust. But if your main goal is to just vibe with the boys,
Yeah, and get good laughs and shit.
We had some fucking laughs. We had a nice little pic with everyone from shortest to tallest line up. That was good. I'll post it so Jay can see it.
Nice.
Yeah. God damn it! What a trip though. Fuck. I'm glad we're back. We're all healthy. I'm ready to get back to work. Time to level up. Time to grind. I need to get back to so. I'm so curious when they're gonna announce Henry vs Aljo.
At the press conference, Dana pretty much agreed that it was signed and it's good to go.
Yeah, but what's taking so long?
They said March.
Have they even announced any fights for that card yet?
No.
Probably not.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Well, they haven't really announced anything for next year, have they? I mean, Glover versus
Brazil and
Hill.
London. That's it, pretty much.
Fucking.
I heard you talking about it already on the with Daniel and stuff, with the Ariel stuff.
Yeah, that pissed me off.
That sucks.
Not
'Cause
pissed me off, but it was annoying.
It made Paddy kind of like not look super smart, but again, regardless of how Paddy acts, he's gonna be a big draw. Even if he gets fucking his ass whooped, but if he gets his ass whooped three times in a row, then it's trouble.
Times.
But if people hate him, whatever, they're still gonna watch him. He's got that haircut and he's got that accent.
Yeah. that's
Without
true.
those two things, I don't know, but those two things fucking make him fun to watch.
Yeah, but it's weird. Like usually after a fight, people's stocks rise. I feel like everyone kind of agrees. Like Paddy lost some momentum.
I think when he said that about Ariel, I think it had a lot to do with his manager. His manager, the way Ariel responded to his manager, and his manager's like, fuck that, and he's in Paddy's ear saying, this guy's blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
I don't think it was a lot from Paddy.
Well, it's when you start first, because he's kind of starting to make money now, and people are probably going to, hey, I'll give you $1,000 to fucking do an interview. And then Ariel's like, hey, you want to do an interview? And he's like, I'm getting paid to do this shit. But that's not, I don't know, it's weird.
Yeah, I heard you said
That's
that.
like
You're right.
It's if someone if we're like, hey, you want to come on the pod? And they're like, hell yeah, I'll come on the pod. And then they message us and be like, hey, you gonna pay me? Like, what? No, bitch.
I'll take some cheddar.
Pay
Shit.
you. Yeah,
Yeah.
War. We're paying War, but that's different. He's big.
Yeah,
Shit,
that was
War leaves back to Canada today. I would be.
I told him, I said, you write down the exact steps you need to do. I've seen other jiu-jitsu instructors get visas for their black belts and stuff. Like, it can't be that hard.
Yeah, no, I agree. I told you I'll get the steps done.
And you could come here and learn how to wrestle because he pulls guard, which is fine.
Yeah.
But we need to learn how to wrestle a bit. Can't be fucking pulling guard.
A lot of jiu-jitsu gyms, they don't wrestle.
Yeah, that is true. I mean, yours is the only one I've been to that
Wrestles quite a bit, yeah. But when you get older, and you have a big group of older people who are just kind of hobbyists, then it's kind of pointless to wrestle. You can start from your knees.
Wrestling's
one person
hard.
start from their butt.
You would like it though, because you like that kind of scrappy fucking pace that you like wrestling. It's just about learning it. Because I remember when I first started wrestling, probably when I was 20 years old at the lab, I'm like, this is stupid, because I didn't know how to at all. Mm-hmm. And then you start learning, and then I dumped Peter Yan. You know what I mean?
Yeah, double.
They still haven't counted that as a takedown. I'm still upset about that.
Yeah, you don't know. I don't even know what they count as takedowns. It's like, do they count the takedowns like a wrestling match? Because if it was a wrestling match, 110%, that's 2 points. You can ask any wrestler.
Yeah.
Jiu-jitsu match, it wasn't 2 points. MMA match, I don't know.
Yeah, the judges kind of don't know yet either. You play much Warzone last couple days?
Me and Trev been jumping on, getting in. I just have to stay consistent, or my skills will just go.
Yeah. Well, and then you get on, and the people that haven't got off in 30 days, and it's like, and you're just getting shit on. But you guys, you play in some dumb lobbies, right?
I think it's Diamond.
Some dumb lobbies.
No,
the fact that you got a dub makes me realize, okay, there's lobbies, skill level lobbies.
I'm gonna train a little bit today, and then I'm gonna go home game today. Looking forward to that, and then tonight probably give Taylor a purple belt. So.
Damn. I'm going to be there tonight. We're going to come. My dad's been in town the last couple days. Him and Michael are going to the football game, or they're going to try to, or some shit. Yeah, I want to come to that. That'd be good.
And this weekend, what we got going on?
This weekend?
Mm-hmm. I don't think anything, really.
Is the 17th this weekend or next? Oh, yeah, it's this weekend. Jared versus Strickland, but that'll probably be kind of early since it's not a whatever card.
Mm-hmm.
God, Elena's.
Well, that'll be fun. Get together for that and watch those fights.
Elena's fucking just talking, dude. She has this Coco Melon toy, and it sings one song. The wheels on the bus go round and round, and she's starting to sing it. So she'll play it, and it'll sing, and she goes, round and then she goes, splish splash. The wipers on the bus go, and dude, it is the cutest thing ever. She's starting to sing, and she'll like wiggle with the music.
I know. One of my other students brought two of his little baby girls in, and they're the fucking cutest thing. When you get around those two, the baby sweet girls, it's like, God, maybe I do want a girl.
I don't know. I've never had a boy, but dude, a princess is just different. It's fucking like when Danny sends me snaps when I wasn't here. Like when she wakes up and goes, "Where's Dad at?" It's like, oh
God, Dada's getting fucked up.
Dada's being a naughty boy. No, I was fucking... dude, I was working. You know what I mean? Shout out Resorts World, Zook, Red Tail. Mm-hmm. How nice is Resorts World, though? It's off the strip. You got all the restaurants in there. If you want to shop, there's shopping in there.
You can't be beat.
The club's right down there. There's the Fuhu. Went to Fuhu, got a steak, duck rice. Wow.
Yeah, it's hard to beat that joint.
Yeah, so shout out Resorts World. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And, oh, God. There's some, the vlog that's going to come out will sum up the weekend for the boys. And you won't see a lot of stuff in the vlog. But you will see some good stuff. God, take
how
me
long
back.
is it going to be?
Take me fucking
Garrett?
back.
The vlog? No, how long?
About 10 minutes.
10 minutes, nice. That'll be money. Fuck yeah. That'll be good.
The club, dude. The club is such a weird thing. Because when you're in a mindset, when you're just like Schmitty was just, he's like, I'm going to go and just stay there all day. I want every day. And then you get, I don't know.
I know for me, it's always like I'm always on the prowl. I need to get better at, okay, I'm going to the club. I'm just going to sit here, enjoy the lights, enjoy the moment, enjoy the people dancing, and don't even look for fucking straight.
The dancing, dude. That's, I don't know. I just love wiggling with the boy. And it makes it easier when Brendan's dancing too.
Yeah.
Me and Brendan, I can't dance like Brendan. Because he really lets loose, but I can kind of wiggle around. Dancing when fucked up is so fun. And then if you got a little mamacita there, bro.
And then you got Luda there.
Yeah, Luda. That
Is he
pick
ripping
we
some
got.
good songs?
Yeah, Luda was firing off.
Yeah, Luda was. When I say Luda, you say Chris. Luda.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
So I got up on stage, rapped with him.
Did you have any run-ins with many fighters?
Just Billy Q. He was cool. Matt was cool. I think that was it.
We ran into Topuria, Jared Gordon, honestly.
Oh, you said you
Chris
ran into
Curtis.
Yeah, you said you ran into Chris Curtis.
Mm-hmm.
Chris Curtis told me second round knockout, knocked him out in the second,
Kid's
won my
fucking skilled.
bet.
Yeah.
Shout out Chris Curtis.
Yep. Did you went green in the cheddar or what?
I went green in the cheddar, baby.
Let's go,
Yeah, we beat Vegas this weekend,
Yeah.
boys. Yes, sir.
Who
$40.
else was betting? Was anyone else? Schmidt
Just me.
didn't throw any.
I'm the only DGen in the group.
Only fuck Canadian.
Yeah.
So when do you think come back down? Flying out tonight?
Fuck, I don't even want to go.
Don't.
Seriously,
Tell the
don't.
boys.
That's what they said to me today.
Tell the boys, say, hey, I will do my best to pay. I'll pay the electric bill. APS.
With what?
You making
I'll
some little
spot.
money.
We can spot you.
You're making a couple cheddars off YouTube clips.
A little bit.
You're making enough, and then you can find something around here. You can get paid under the
That's
table.
what I want to do, man. That's what I want to do, but I gotta save up. I really do.
You're not good at saving.
At the pace you're saving up, it's gonna take 10 months.
That's because I keep fucking coming down here, man.
No, we'll just stay then. You don't have to come.
I know. Dude, I wish it were that easy. So, Jobin's in the YouTube channel. If you guys know how to get me a visa down here, any of you guys have a hot sister that wants to get married,
Or a
Or
guy.
a fake visa.
just anything, dude. Just
Well, I
get me
think,
down here.
I wonder if we have some connections at certain places. Hey, can this fucker work here? No, we're not. We don't do illegal shit. But we were trying to get him married in Vegas.
Real.
Yeah, got too fucked up and forgot though.
Yeah, no, I asked a cute. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, it's a couple jokes. He did it. Yeah, that sucks.
Well, I'm gonna go get warmed up, boys. What do you say?
Yeah. Episode 216.
Yes, episode 216, sponsored by Rex MD and Viiahemp, ladies and gentlemen. Beautiful.
Adios, puppies.
Love y'all. Bye bye.